quick break. Yes, sir.
You're down for the count, thinking about survival. Your head's in the gutter, far from revival. There's no way out, the pain is extreme. The answer's simple, but so hard to dream. You must, it's the only way back, but depends on it to give it a back. Live the dream, but what's the world pass by?
The road from town. Alright, you guessed it. We're at the tank place. Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of the Humanitarian Project. Right, I've been away for a couple of days, done some work on the computer, mapped it all out, where we're going to put everything in this village to create their water distribution system. And I tell you what, I'm pretty excited. I love that computer work. But what I also like is going and get all the bits and pieces and all the parts. So today we're doing a little bit of window shopping. We're going to go down to the local hardware and we're going to price up all the things and bits and pieces that we need. So yeah, it's an important part of the project. If you want these things to work, it's a lot of planning and a lot of changes, and make sure you're getting exactly what you want. Okay, yeah, and what you want is a bit of peace and quiet sometimes, but you can't get it here during the day because it is a busy place, Santa Julian during the day. And yeah, we are going up there, up this road, to a local hardware place. It's got pipes, it's got connections, it's got all bits and pieces. And I'll tell you what, us guys love hardware. We like getting our hands on things and we love playing with all those bits of hardware. I can't wait to have a look, a bit of a shop around. So you guys are coming, so let's go and do it right now. And we have some sort of convoy here going on. Not really sure what it's all about, but plenty of bikes, plenty of trucks. Well, we've had the question answered about what the procession is. It's a funeral procession of some sort, so we just thought we'd just join it, you know, so we're amongst it now. Where does it go, Alvin? Which
just to a nearby cemetery, I guess, but they're all of them are on vehicles, maybe to another
further
cemetery, the further cemetery.
Okay.
Because if it's just nearby, then people would just be walking.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're off to Kappas. We're going to look at some tanks, some water fittings and that. I did mention that we're going to source some fittings from the local area, and we probably will, but we're going to have a look at the tanks because they don't have tanks here at the moment. But first we're going to a funeral, I think. do they celebrate it? Like a wait, like food and that?
Yeah, after. Like all those who went, to the funerals, they can go back to their house or the deceased, and they could grab some food.
So what we're in now is going to the burial area?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Maybe we'll just bypass that. We've got business to do. Alright, here's the front of the funeral procession. Yeah, what a way to celebrate a passing of somebody. Huge procession, a bit of music. It's a Filipino way. But the objective was to get ahead of it, and we have, so that's good. And now we can get to Kappas. And look at this thing. Is that a trike in there?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Selling all kinds of stuff.
Oh my God. It's a whole shop on wheels on a trike.
Before there's like, they use cattle and a wagon.
A wagon like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
but now modernized.
So there was a trike under there, all that stuff.
Yeah.
absolutely some amazing stuff you see up here. I mean, every time I come up here, I see so much and different sort of stuff. All right, we've just stopped at the local supplier up the road from Santa Juliana, and we're going to take our little what do you say, our list in, and we're going to have a look at what they got. It's a cute little shop. No, we're not looking at water tanks here. They won't have tanks, but they've got all sorts of pipes, connections there. All right, we're going inside.
Yeah. Pero itong kay,
Just written the list down. 2-inch pipe,
one
blue
half
pipe,
PVC blue,
half inch
per piece.
pipe,
Huh?
300 meters, many elbows, 20 T's.
8 feet is, magkano yan?
10 feet yan kuya.
Ay, 10 feet, magkano yan?
105.
So here's all the galvanized stuff here, connections,
2,000, 100 meters.
all sorts. Right. I'll just let Alvin do his work, and we can just have a look at what's in this shop. All sorts of fittings. I think this looks like half inch.
Plastics. They have plastics like for
We're going plastic, of course. But what, plastic connections or plastic?
plastic connections.
Okay.
Everything would be plastic.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we're going plastic, non-corrosive, and actually it's a bit cheaper.
Kasi we're planning on doing the 2 inches, and then we reduce it to immediately one up.
To half. Yeah,
2 inches
2 inch
to
to
one
half.
half.
Yeah.
Ali,
We
may baling
have to
reduce
go 2 inch to 1 inch to half inch, but I think we want to go from the 2 inch in the street, the pipe in the street. We want to go to half inch into the house, so we can keep some good pressure up. I was talking to one of the army guys when I was here last, and he said you need a 4-to-1 ratio when you're going into the house from the main pipe in the street.
What did those?
Bakal.
Bakal na mo. And then pwede plastic.
Oh,
So we can
stuff.
use the galvanized one,
Yeah.
and then to
Galvanized
reduce.
pipe.
Can you
Oh,
show
they-
us Edwin?
So we're mixture, I think, a combination of galvanized stuff and galvanized connections
Well, ito pwede yung
and blue PVC piping. And it's not been non-pressurized, so it's good. It doesn't have a high pressure. I found the nail section. Man, some good nails here, some whoppers,
Japan and those.
all sorts of nails. Galvanized nails. These are plain steel by the looks of it. Just weigh them up. What could be simpler? Alright.
There.
Is that test more than 2 inch?
Ay, ala kang kay kanina. Metal na mo. Kasi metal to metal eh.
Diretso na ko.
There's metal eh. So it's stainless eh. So 2 outlet into the, or maybe they have already
from the tank?
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
tank
from the
already
tank, yeah.
affixed.
Yeah.
Then we just
We're actually going to see what the tank can offer. But I
Yeah.
think they could offer any sort of
I think
connection.
so,
But
yeah.
So
Then from there we can-
is
we
that
do the
two?
one.
Is that 2 inch?
yeah.
Okay.
Then we do the
Right.
1/2. But all this like accessories we can buy here.
That's great. Okay.
And then
So
pwede na yung gamitan ng kay na. We can use the PVC blue already.
we see we put the PVC into the actual
Yeah.
metal.
But we need
connector there.
like outlets, right? 4 outlets.
Yeah.
PVC na yung gamit ang kayo.
Alright, this is going to take a little bit to work out.
Sina ano?
Right, we've worked it out.
We can do PVC here or the metal ones na lang, no? Because you have metal ones like, let me see.
Right, going back, we've got the 2 inch that side, 2 inch that side for the street pipe, and then going into the house is going down to half. Right, perfect. And do you glue those or do you?
Yeah, you like a.
Oh,
you
yeah,
need, we need another pipe.
and then glue. Yeah, perfect. Right, that's the model we're going to use. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the model we're going to go and use for each of those T
How many are
intersections.
those?
Okay.
So now we have
So
this.
2 inch, and then half into each home.
Okay. So na yung house ka rin eh. Lista mo na yun eh.
Right, we've got the bits and pieces. We're going to look at some piping now. Got to go around the back for this. So yeah, it's a little bit of engineering there, a little bit of mixing and matching. We're coming around the back here.
Trial and error.
This is the 2 inch pipes. How many meters there? 3?
No, yeah, let's have 3
And
because it's
they're
like
flanged.
yeah, 3
They're flanged.
already.
And they go straight in there. A bit of adhesive.
Yeah.
and away you go.
And
How
then we
simple?
just cut it. If we cut it into like those, we can have the T here.
Oh, yeah.
We can have maybe cut it and have the T here.
Yeah, you can have tea anytime, anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Put the two together. So what length is that?
10 feet. So that's
10
3
feet.
meters.
Oh, 3 meters. Okay. 3 meters. Well, that's 50. 150 meters.
150
One,
meters.
300 meters.
So we need
the other.
50.
50, 100 actually total.
200 pieces.
Well,
of
50 times 3 is 150
Yeah.
meters.
And then
that's
another-
one length, and that's one side of the road, and then the other side of the road. So we double it.
So that's 100 of this.
Correct. 100 of these.
100 of this.
100 of those. We're gonna clean this guy
You
out.
mentioned couplings. So we might need also couplings.
Yeah.
Because if we
Right.
cut.
Getting there. I mean, you can't do this in half an hour. You got to take your time.
We're still
We're onto the post now.
the GI.
We've worked out our street pipe, our
One and a
2
half?
inch. We're going.
Like that. Maybe
Yeah,
that.
that's
And
galvanized.
then we can just tie it with a.
Oh, you want
Yeah, just to hold on to-
clamps of
Yeah,
some sort.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, work out
But there are like like wires, you know, tie wires.
tie wires. Yeah. You want something a bit more.
Like maybe
permanent?
metal ones.
Yeah. Something like clamps.
Clamps.
Yeah, clamps. Oh, we're looking at clamping the post, of course. We're going to cut this into the post that hold the tap, and we want to clamp some sort of tap to that post that goes in. All right, we're working it out. Let us summarise what we're going to get when it comes to connections, pipe connections, pipes, posts, and that.
2 inches T. Magkano na?
All right, 2 inch tees.
How much?
Price
65 per piece.
65 pesos.
Because this is like times 12, no?
Yeah, we'll do times 12.
And then two, anong house ka yan?
What's that one?
Female adapter.
A
Adapters.
2 inch female
2 inch female adapters.
adapter.
How much?
Magkano?
Same kuya.
65
65
per piece.
pesos per piece.
Okay, what else?
Times by 12, yeah. And what's this next one?
GI bushing. Ano siya? 2 by 2 inches by 1/2.
2.5 inch bushing, is it?
GI bushing.
GI bushing, okay. I love it when other people are doing the work, you know, and I'm just filming.
50.
It's 50 pesos
piece.
per piece.
Then we need this.
Male adapter.
Very, very economical.
A half inch male.
Half inch male adapter.
How much? 15 per
15
piece.
pesos,
And
excellent.
then we need like a PVC pipe.
The PVC, oh yeah, with PVC, the half inch PVC
Yeah,
piping.
PVC pipe to
Yeah,
2 feet.
bit of piping we've forgotten the
5,
price.
10, 20. How many are 12,
Oh,
right?
we need the street pipe from the street out to the house. So we've got to
Ah,
work
like
out how
the
much
twin-
length. Yeah,
we'll do the
and,
twin-
and I
twin-
don't know how much that is, what length it is. I was guessing maybe 5 meters
Yeah, yeah.
per house.
So 2 inch.
I haven't measured that. I probably should have done that.
2 inch
From the actual street pipe, the 2 inch pipe,
pipe
into the actual post, into the house area. That's what we haven't actually
600,
priced
no?
up or put in the plan yet.
600 per piece. Pamos din ha. Kasi makagawa ba lang kahit 2 feet. Sabi mo ng 2 feet yari, no? May kaya ka. Ano ito? Ano yan? 1/2. 1.5 inch GI.
What's that one for?
For our post.
Ah, the post. Ah, this post.
Magkano
Okay,
ito?
yeah. The metal post.
1,330 kuya.
1,330 per piece. We probably just might need 2.
Oh, because they're 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because
So-
6 and 6.
That's the post, the metal post
Yeah. How many?
that holds the
22?
tap.
Yeah.
Metal post, 12.
12 posts.
Yeah, 12. Yep.
So because per pipe we can make 6. You know, I was
it's 20 feet.
just
yeah,
like
2
a
feet.
3. I do 3 feet because
Ah,
we
3
have to
feet?
put
Put
the
in the
3
ground?
feet, like the 1 foot on the ground.
And 2 foot above.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Arvin's done this before, so he can work it out pretty
we can
quickly.
always adjust now.
So that's 3 feet, is it,
Yeah.
per post?
Siya magkano rin?
125 kuya.
That's 125
We need
per
cement
can.
for the PVC
Maybe-
piping.
1, 2, maybe 3. No. 3.
Okay, we'll get 3 cans of that.
3. Ano pa? Teflon. Maybe the
Teflon. We need some
could,
Teflon.
Show him the
Yep.
before you put
around
it
the
in.
threads.
Yeah,
Yep.
around the threads. Yeah.
Yeah, very important. Even though it's not under a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
you tap round there. Yeah, got to do this
Teflon
right.
Siguro ano lang to?
Teflon taping.
Oh, maybe 5?
Can't live without
Because
Teflon
there are only
taping.
12, maybe. Teflon?
Don't want any leaks.
Teflon, maybe 3. 3
Yeah,
pieces. We
yeah.
can always buy. Anyway, how
Yeah.
much?
20.
20 pesos,
20
per
pesos.
piece.
Yeah. And we're getting elbows.
Elbow 1/2.
The list goes on and on and on. I know.
1/2.
But I said you got to do this right.
Buddy?
But I'm pretty impressed because these guys have got pretty much everything that we need here. And we only have to get a few more little things in Kappas, including the tank. All right, the plan is coming together. All right, that is window shopping, Keith style. We've got all the pieces that we've got all the prices, and thanks to these guys. Where are these guys from? Paddling Hardware. All right. In I don't actually know. We're not at Kappas. We're just outside of Santa Juliana. Anyhow, we're going into Kappas. Let's do it now. But thanks to these guys, we can get all the little bits and pieces. And I'll tell you what, if we need extra stuff when we're there, we can just run out here within about 10 minutes and it is all good. All right, it is up to Kappas. We go to see tanks. Under. The wind's blowing in thunder. Can't you hear your thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Yeah, we've just come into a remembrance area. The march from Batang?
Yeah, Bataan.
Batang.
Bataan.
Bataan from Bataan.
Bataan Death March.
Death March to Kappas, basically. And Alvin was just mentioning, I might actually ask him to talk about it because I don't know anything about this area, but it's a remembrance area to, you know,
It's a memorial.
a memorial to say thanks to all those soldiers that perished in the World War II, wasn't it?
World War II.
Yeah, World War II. And they marched across the country
Yeah.
to here.
Like from Bataan to here, about more than 100 kilometers.
And why do they march here for?
They are like prisoners of war by the Japanese.
Prisoners of war.
So we're going to the museum.
There's a museum here. I saw a big tower of some sort.
Yeah, we go there as well.
Monolith.
'Cause, there's like a wall where all those perished who died are their names written on it.
Ah, right. Okay. And
We're stopping here. And
plenty of trees here, which a lot of them represent the fallen soldiers.
Okay, let's go.
And just going to have a quick look. Just to give you a bit of context, we're just going to a museum here. I'm not going to show too much
They
of it.
already give it, we can go there.
We can't go in? Alright, we're not going to go in. But look, you know, museums aren't my thing. They're nice, but they can be a little bit boring to vlog, so we'll just show you a bit of the surrounding area. So important to have these things around so we can get educated on the past and learn from the past so we can show our children and really to remember those people that fought for freedom. And that's what we're talking about, to have a free life. I do get a little bit emotional because I know how important this stuff is to a lot of people, especially my age, and a lot of our fathers were involved in the war. Just have a quick look around. All the names, the groups. Prisoner, POW, prisoner of wars, people. There's a real sense of a bit of sadness actually here when you know so many people died over here for our freedom. It is a vast area and just walls and walls of names of fallen soldiers and people fighting for a free world. So important to acknowledge that, remember that, and admire what they did. They lost their lives really for freedom.
No, I think it's written.
Yeah, so this is one of the carts they transported the prisoner of wars in, and yeah, as you can see, it's pretty pretty sort of squashy area. 150 people got rammed. 150 people in here, or 100 people in this small cart.
60
I mean,
men workforce.
you can actually see it's not huge, this cart.
150.
150?
160 men working.
Up to 150 were put in these carts and transported to this prisoner of war area. And that march that Alvin was talking about, I mean, I don't know how many kilometres, but many died on the way. And if any of the POWs wanted to, had enough, they couldn't last, they wanted to commit suicide or something, they just fall out of line, and the Japanese would just bayonet them and put them out of their misery. And I mean, the more I get into this, the more emotional I get, and understand, you know, people that have lost their lives for our freedom. And it's good to show this because I didn't know anything about this march, this long march, this death march, a boxcar. So there's a bit of information if you guys want to freeze it and read through it. Now look at this thing, what a remembrance. Obelisk, this is incredible. I've got to find out how high this is. It is a huge, tall structure. And this is the name of every fallen soldier or person at this prisoner of war camp. I think there's 54,000 names here. And it's going to take me a while to get around here, but it goes all the way around, all the way around, and all the way around in a complete circle around the obelisk right there. This is touching stuff, actually. My dad was in the war in England, and the Nazis, Germans, bombed the crap out of England back in World War II. The Japanese were taking over the Pacific area. So, you know, I've had so many stories being told by my father about being in the war, and some of them are pretty horrific. Some of them are fun too. But he was a teenager sort of thing, and the war was ending. But he remembers it so vividly, and yeah, it's a terrible, terrible thing. We've got to do anything possible to stop any war in the world, because there's a lot of misery, a lot of people die, and this is just an example of how many people can just lose their lives at just a prisoner of war camp. Really, it is truly heart-wrenching. Yeah, when you see this, and you can really feel it. Okay, that is a really special thing. I wasn't expecting to see by helping these villagers out up here, but thanks to Alvin, he's touched my heart again. He has a habit of doing that, and yeah, and he's helped me so much out with this project. He's a fantastic man. All right, I love working with him. All right, he's on the Kappas, our destination, to look at watering tanks or water tanks for this project, because it's so important. Well, I'm focused on that, and I get as much done while I'm here. And thanks to Alvin, I'm getting a hell of a lot of stuff done. On you, buddy. All right, you guessed it. We're at the tank place. Look at these babies here. I'm not actually sure how big they are, but it's probably the size that I want, maybe even a little bit bigger. So let's go into the tank shop, the water tank shop. All right, we've been told that they're 10,000 litre, and that's the biggest they sell here. We're not going to go to 12,500 litres, so that's probably enough. So yeah, I mean, there's not many water tanks here, and obviously we're not going to do that. But they're the ones. We'll get a price on that. Stainless steel. It'll be here when I die. It'll be here when my son dies. They will last for a lifetime. So that's what we're after. One of those babies. I'm going to talk to the boss here. Get the best price. Hello. Oh. Yeah, I'm vlogging. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the best price from this guy. He's the chief. Look what he's got. Yeah, they got a pretty good setup here.
How much yung magkano po yan?
Ito 350.
350. Last price.
Ano?
Có số quăng rồi à?
Với số ơi. Với số. Sa.
Discount.
300.
300.
Tinihatid
330.
330 like price.
330.
Ah, pick up. Hindi, deliver ah.
330. Kapag deliver, 350.
Because we don't have the ability to pick it up.
All right, we're
You
talking
have
about
to
delivery
deliver.
as well.
Down deliver time.
So I'm not sure. I'm letting all these guys just have a bit of a chat, talking their language. So.
Taulian ah. Taulian
Ito,
ah.
meron ito. Kamay.
21 kilometers.
Meron kayong crate. Pagbaba.
Ha?
Pagbaba. Crate. Meron kayo.
Wala.
Wala. Ang bigat yan.
Ilang
Matigas sila, isang tam sila.
1 ton?
Oo. Guma.
I'm not sure what's going on here. We're just after a price and delivery.
Ano gauge
They're
niya?
negotiating it.
Ano?
Taas si 4 mm. No, si 3.5.
3.5 millimeters?
Hindi, yung kapal niya.
Macro
yung
ba?
sa-
Ah, yung sa baba,
Cup.
3.5
Sa taas.
millimeter.
4 mm.
4 mm sa ta. So there's like there are two gauges.
Okay.
The half is 3.5 millimeter and the upper one is about 4 millimeter.
Right.
Ano, it's thicker, yung mas makapal yung sa taas.
Why?
Lang sa baba.
Trying to work out why you want a 3 versus a 4.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think 4 mm is thicker, right?
yeah, it's 4 thicker,
Yeah.
but why would you want thicker over the 3? What's the advantage?
Ano ba yung anong mas mataas
Yeah.
yan? Paano yung 3 mm, 3.5 dyan? Yung
3.5.
What's
the
the?
body is 3.5. Ah,
cup.
the cup.
Oh, the cap, yeah.
4
Okay.
mm.
4 millimeters for cap, is
Yeah.
it? All right, this is a lot more complex than what I was expecting, actually.
I thought it should be all the same.
Yeah, I did too. So, yeah, 3 mil walls, and the capping on that's 4 mil for some reason. I don't know. Maybe protection. Maybe for integrity of the actual unit, so it doesn't bust out. All right, I'm learning a lot about tanks. These are pretty nice tanks, but they're a bit pricey. But I don't care really. I want to make sure we get a good tank.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
as
it's
long
here
as we
forever.
get a good tank, we'll do comparison.
Yeah.
We'll compare.
All right. So we're looking at 330.
330 pick up o ano na deliver.
Delivered.
Ikaw, hindi, babay.
Deliver na.
Ako, punta ikaw.
Everyone's doing the hard work, doing the hard yards here. Negotiate delivery, want delivery. We're paying 3,000. Oh, sorry,
Wala
350,000
ba kayong
peso.
frame?
We need delivery.
Ano lang naman yan eh, boom truck.
Ikaw, wala pa gift.
I reckon they'd be pretty heavy.
No forklift.
So you need a good crane or a good truck to transport it in.
Kapag daw, sama yung forklift namin, 35. 335.
335 they deliver with the basta deliver.
Oh,
335 deliver.
Three. The boss is not happy. He wants more for delivery. That is
350 they deliver it.
350 pesos or 350 total.
350,000
Total.
pesos
So
total.
20,000 delivery.
Yeah, that
Oh,
includes
okay.
delivery.
All right, we're getting there.
Yeah.
So we'll get the price, then we'll try and get a better deal.
Per the delivery and only 15,000 they
Yeah. We got it delivered.
gotta get it delivered.
Yeah, we can't deliver it ourselves.
350.
Have you got any water buffalo that can pull that? Yeah, he's got access to water buffalo. We're thinking
We'll
about
just
that
make
actually.
an A-frame and then you know, like a bamboo A-frame. Ay, ano nga, Chongnam, ano?
All right, I think we're done. We've negotiated. We had a bit of fun doing that. So we'll consider that. We'll look at the delivery times because I want to come up in a month's time and get this all happening.
Sino si Rom?
Yeah, Rom.
Ikaw si Lai.
Ito, bulok. Bulok.
Lai. Okay, I have your number. Okay.
We're getting contact numbers now.
Big boss, isipin namin.
Couldn't do this without Alvin. He's brilliant.
Okay,
All right.
I told him we'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Yeah. We'll start walking and they go, oh, we'll give you a lower price. Salamat, guys. Thank you very much. See you. All right, we got the info. I'll actually go on the internet and see if we can get a good price, but I would like to source it locally. Oh, this is a fantastic hardware shop. It's new, it's looking good, and guess what? The tanks here, 10,500 litres, are cheaper. They're 225,000 pesos. That's heaps cheaper than the other place, so glad we came. And look at this tub, hot tub. Wonder what the hell would go like in the village. Once they get a bit of water there, they could do anything. But no, we're here on a mission and we're looking at taps now. So let's go to the tap area in this amazing hardware, city hardware. It's just like a Bunnings hardware in Sydney. And everything looks so new and fresh and clean. It's just unbeatable. And Alvin's, he's already comparing prices here. He's already comparing prices. Yeah, he's I don't even have to ask, he's just in there. He's loving this as much as I am, actually. Getting all the connections. We're like a kid in a candy shop here, you know. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Not taking them for men.
Alright, we have a little baby here. It is a push down button. You push it down and as soon as you release it, it shuts the water off. That's what I want. I don't want people leaving taps on and draining the water tank. It's pretty stupid, so I'll invest in one of these taps because it just ensures that, you know, people can get water by pushing it down and it'll come out, but as soon as they stand away or let it go, it'll stop the water. It's exactly what I'm looking for. The only thing is, they are 1,450 pesos. I'm trying to get a discount from the manager, and we'll see what we can do. I need 12 of them, so it's looking good. And they're nice little units. They're actually brass and they're chrome plated. All right, let's see if we can get one of these, or actually get 12 of them. Yeah. Even though we've got a good price for the tank, it's going to take a long time, 2 to 3 months to deliver, as soon as we put a 50% down payment on this. So right now, Alvin's just doing a price comparison for all the parts that we priced up earlier at the local hardware up near Santa Julian, and we are finding it's a bit more economical here. You get, since they buy in bulk, you're going to get a cheaper price, but no, actually not for everything. So that's what we're doing here, just doing some price comparison. It's all coming together. Certainly I've got an idea of the budget now, and I'll have an accurate understanding of the budget when I do the figures and the final plan. So this is exciting, this is good, this is progress, but I'm going to have to wait 2 to 3 months for the big water tank. Well, if you got to wait, you got to wait, you know. It'll give me time to work on the other stuff. And actually you can prelay all the pipes if you want and just wait for the tank. So I don't think it's a big issue. I just was trying to get a more sort of accelerated schedule than this. But I think 2 to 3 months is probably a more accurate one, or a more realistic one, I should say. All right, we're happy. We've done all our business here at this wonderful store. Yeah, City Hardware. Okay, so we'll go home, we'll do it all, price it up, and in a couple of days we'll come back in with our credit card. We'll do a down payment on the water tank, and we'll get that ordered because it does take a couple of months. All right, I'm happy. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to relax now. We've done our job, done our work, and yeah, thanks for joining me at City Hardware. Well, that is it for this episode. It was a bit longer than what I thought, and then plenty happened. But I am so happy. I am living one of those dreams. So I encourage you guys to get out there and live your dreams. From Kappa City Hardware, where I'm going to get most of the hardware. I'm going to get the tank, going to get the big tank. So, right, this is good. It's all working out. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.